Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Demon Berserker. Today we're going to be taking a look at my unlimited ammo Mom Belgian build. In this build, we're going to be playing as Mom, who starts with the Belgian Shotgun as her secondary. This weapon really packs a punch and can deal incredibly high damage when in close range proximity to enemies. As with the bow and sniper rifles, we can also make use of the reload speed cards to increase the overall firing rate and pump more shells downrange in a shorter time span. Because of this, we can also stack the highest amount of bonuses possible by going with a no aim down sight build style of play. It's also important to note that joining into a quick play game late will result in you taking on the guns that character in the game already had been using, even after selecting Mom. Therefore, this build is best suited for starting out in a fresh campaign so as to get our pre-selected weapons that we need. So with that in mind, let's get to it and break down the build. First up, we have Ammo Stash. Your secondary weapons have unlimited ammo, but reload 20% slower. So because the Belgian is a secondary weapon, we can take advantage of this card to allow us to have infinite ammo. This is especially beneficial on the harder difficulties like Nightmare and No Hope, where ammo is scarce, and our maximum capacity of ammo held is greatly reduced. It also helps in multiplayer, as we no longer need to contend with the other players to fight over ammo supply. A shotgun is often a popular choice of weaponry, and you can almost be certain that someone else will be using it as well. This card allows us to play extremely aggressive, because we can shoot anything and everything that moves without fear of losing or running out of ammo any longer. It does unfortunately reduce reload speed a bit, so we will be fixing that with the next few cards. So then we have Mag Coupler. This adds plus 50% reload speed but disables aim down sights. So right out the gate we're coming out strong with the highest amount of reload speed we can get on a single card, bringing us right back from minus 20% back up to plus 30% reload speed. This attribute is crucial to our strategy, since we'll need to reload after each and every shotgun blast. That is why the non-ADS build is the most optimal, because we can get the biggest bonuses to our stats that benefit this build the most. Then we have Scattergun Skills. This adds plus 40% reload speed with shotguns. The Belgian Shotgun is a perfect fit for utilizing this card, which is exclusive to shotguns and provides us with the second largest substantial amount to our reload speed, bringing us now up to plus 70%. With as powerful as shotguns are in this game, it's actually pretty crazy that they get their own special reload card, making this a must-have for this build. We also have Wide Mouth Magwell. This adds plus 30% reload speed, minus 5% damage resistance. This is the last reload card we'll be using, bringing our final total back up to 100% reload speed. Don't worry, however, if you pick up any reload speed attachments or cards out in the field, as there is no cap on reload speed. In fact, you should aim to pick up more if you're able to, and it will just make the Belgian feel better and better. Before long, you will forget that this weapon only fires one blast, and it will instead start to seem more like a perpetual stream of firepower. And we have Quick Kill. This adds plus 50% accuracy, but also disables aim down sights. So in the absence of aim down sights, it's crucial to have a considerable amount of accuracy, that way we can narrow down the spread of our hipfire radius. This helps to concentrate and focus our spread into a smaller point, that way we can get the most out of each buckshot, making sure all the bullets hit their mark. And then we have Front Sight Focus. This adds plus 20% accuracy, plus 10% weak spot damage, plus 15% aim speed, and plus 15% recoil control. So we really get more bang for our buck by using this card, since it gives a little bit of everything. The accuracy brings us up to 70% tighter hipfire spread, while the 10% weak spot damage helps us to kill the harder mutations and bosses just a little bit easier, and the recoil control helps our gun not to kick up so wildly while firing, and helps us to stabilize it a bit more, because this gun can be a bit hard to control sometimes with all of its kickback. You are able to actually reach 100% accuracy and have no spread whatsoever, but in my opinion, for the range in which this weapon is effective, we should be fine without it, and can also sneak in just a bit more damage. Then we have Line 'em Up. This gives plus 10% effective bullet range, plus 15% recoil control, plus 25% bullet penetration, and 25% aim speed. So the aim speed is useless to us since we are not able to aim down sights anyway. However, this is one of two cards in the game that can actually increase our effective bullet range, which is one thing the Belgian definitely suffers from. It also brings us up to 30% recoil control and helps us to fix another big problem with the Belgian, which is its monstrous recoil kickback. Then we have Silver Bullets. This adds plus 10% bullet damage and plus 15% effective bullet range. So out of all of the bullet damage increasing cards, this one has the largest value. And it even adds the bullet range, which pairs with our last card to bring us up to plus 25% effective bullet range, and thus helping us to hold even more damage output over a greater distance and extend our range just a bit. We also have Shell Carrier. This gives plus 30% shotgun ammo capacity and plus 10% damage with shotguns. We don't need the ammo capacity since we have unlimited, but it's nice to take advantage of some of the unique shotgun cards to increase our damage even farther. And another such card we have is Rolling Thunder. This gives plus 35% move speed while firing with shotguns and plus 10% damage with shotguns. This is another unique card we can use for shotguns, and not only extends our damage even farther, but even helps us to be quite mobile and agile while we're firing as well. This is going to work especially well with this build because we're a no ADS build. Typically, in builds that do sight in, movement speed is slowed considerably while you're sighted in, but since we're using hipfire, we can continue to move and evade while firing, which helps us to backpedal and strafe around while dishing out high damage, all while evading at the same time. We also have Killer's Instinct. This adds plus 30% weak spot damage but disables aim down sights. This is a nice addition to our damage for dealing with the enemies that have a bit more health, such as Tallboy mutations, or especially for bosses who have big and easy to hit weak points. We're not at all concerned with the disabling of our ADS because we already have other cards that do that, and we've already adjusted for it accordingly. I'd say this card is also a better fit for this build than Hyper Focused. Although that would be a bit more damage, it would negate the benefit of the last card by hurting our movement speed while firing. Then we have Confident Killer. When you or your team kills a mutation, gain 1% damage up to 15% until the end of the level. This one takes a short while to get rolling, but as your damage builds up, you're really going to notice it. Whereas most of the other damage cards have been additive, this is our first special damage multiplier, in that it multiplies against every other card in the game, so it tends to give us a bigger bonus. And then we have Shredder. Each bullet hit causes the target to take 1% increased damage for 3 seconds, stacks up to 15%. This card meshes perfectly with the Belgian, because each blast from this shotgun fires 16 pellets, and therefore can reach the full maximum stacks of 15% damage in just one hit from us. Like with the last card, this is a multiplicative bonus to our damage, and affects our entire team for a total of 60% team damage. So being able to apply the full bonus instantly with the Belgian makes this a truly powerful addition. And then we have Buckshot Bruiser. When using shotguns, gain 0.25 temporary health for each pellet that hits. Typically I wasn't too impressed with this card in the other shotgun builds that I've used it with. However, more than any, this is the best build for this to shine. The Belgian shoots more pellets than any other shotgun, with 16 pellets coming out with each and every blast, bringing us to a potential 4 temp health with each shot. Not only that, but since we're playing as Mom, her innate character power also helps with the temp health to help it to last longer and drain away 20% slower, thus helping with our survivability. And last but not least is Glass Cannon. This adds plus 25% damage and minus 30% to our health. This is just the icing on the cake to get the maximum amount of damage possible. If you're playing on no hope with a solid team, then this is going to be your best option. However, if you're in a pub group on Nightmare or lower difficulties, you could reduce your risk of death by playing some alternate cards here. Some other good options that would pair well with this build would be Shooting Gloves. That would bring us up to a total of 45% recoil control to help negate the kickback of the Belgian even further, as well as increasing our hipfire spread up to 85%. You could also run Hydration Pack for a big chunk of life boost, and since we have infinite ammo, it's as if this card has no downside to it. It could also be a very wise decision to run Down in Front, because one mistimed friendly fire blast can absolutely obliterate teammates on the higher difficulties. So there you have it, guys. This build has the capability to continually blast any and every foe that moves without any fear of running out of ammo. This allows us to play extra aggressive and lead the charge in blasting and laying waste to all zombies and mutations that stand in our way. So get out there, have fun, and give it a whirl. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the notification bell for updates on my latest videos. Thank you to everyone who made it to the end. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.